The exhibition is called Y el Arte, which is also the same name as the book of aesthetic education of the modern school, which is the starting point of my project. I was here 2 years ago on a residency with Bar Project, where I encountered for the first time the material related to the modern school, La Escola Moderna. And I was immediately fascinated by this school. It existed only for a few years in the beginning of the 20th century, 1901 until 1906. And because of that very short existence, it was very interesting to relate to the history of the city and the history of this school. And I was interested about this school because they had quite a progressive, radical educational system that was against the dogmatisms of that era. And I thought also from the perspective of an artist, I thought it was interesting that there was no art book. There was no aesthetic education in the modern school. So that was immediately my question. If such a progressive school had art classes, what kind of art classes would there be? So what I decided to do was to make the forgotten, the missing book of aesthetic education of the modern school by trying to study their ideology and trying to understand how they saw the role of the artist and the role of art in society. When you come to Espai 13, you will encounter the book, which is the centerpiece of the exhibition, and you will also encounter a space that resembles an educational space. There's tables and chairs. You have this feeling that something is going to happen. So together with the book, we organized the educational program that is for art teachers. And they will be working in this exhibition space, raising questions about alternative education or the pressures that art teachers are currently having in Barcelona or in Catalonia. I selected 20 chairs that look like school chairs, and I've carved into them certain designs, drawings that I've made, but which contain traces of other artists' lines. Sometimes you look at a chair and it looks a bit like the trace of Miro or the trace of Picasso and Matisse and so on. So there is a memory that is printed on these chairs.